What's up? What's up? It's your boy Sneaky Q checking in with Mott Magazine, LABT Awards edition. I'm here with the one and only LA artist, songwriter, and producer, Miss Karma. How you doing?
You say that you are happy. It seems that you're inseparable. But baby, if you had me, things would be electrical. Sparks would be flying. Stop me if I'm lying.
I'm doing great. How about yourself?
I'm doing well. Well, welcome myself and Mott Magazine to LA, to your nice studio here.
Yes, welcome. This is Treble Girl Studios. I'm so happy to have you guys here. And, this is my home. This is my baby. This is where I spend all my nights and mornings. And the magic happens here.
Dope. Well, let's jump right into it. You've been doing the music thing for some time now. You have a degree in music. You're so versatile, like say you produce, songwrite,
Yes.
and you sing. Let's talk about your transition and your journey into the music industry.
That was a long one. I mean, I started off just singing in like choirs and school plays, and I always knew that I had something, but I just didn't know like what I wanted to do with it. It was kind of like something that chose me, I guess. And so I didn't really actually start getting into music like professionally until like my last year of high school. I tried out for a girl group and I got in, and that was like my first kind of like taste. But I didn't stay in it long because I really didn't like the feeling of being in a group or having my career depending on other people that wasn't as serious.
Dope.
So I just decided to just do the solo thing, and then I got into songwriting. I started off as a songwriter. I wrote for a gospel artist I released a couple years ago, Cher Marie, shout out.
Yeah, you published.
I'm a published songwriter, which is amazing. And from there, I was able to make the transition into doing background for her. Then I did background for the artist. Then I went to school for music, and then I started doing it full time. And then I started traveling and performing for Carnival cruises, and I've just been taking off ever since, pretty much.
That's dope. I think the best part about it is that you're so versatile. So you kind of really don't have to depend on nobody to produce.
Right.
But I would have to say this though. Do you sometimes run into the problems where like you gotta focus on the writing, you gotta focus on laying the track down, and then producing? So how do you work with? Obviously, you work with other producers.
Yeah, actually, this time around for this project, I've actually been soliciting material from other producers. I'm trying something new just to kind of get out of my own box and see what other sounds are out there because I want to transition. So, that's making it easier for me to focus more on the writing.
Definitely.
And really, really go in on like my melodies and my harmonies, which is what I really love to do. And I think like the next project, I'm kind of like sneak back in as a producer. So I think I just want to show like my strengths in each area.
Gotcha. So what was it? Was it? I know it had to be like a goal of yours to go to school, to finish, and get actually that degree more so in the music industry, because I mean that kind of carries weight.
Yes, definitely. After I got my degree, or actually during the process, I actually was able to intern for Battlecat Studios, which was an amazing experience. I got to meet him like in passing. I don't know if he probably remembers me. I was like so like just hey, how you doing? But I met so many people and developed like contacts that I actually come to this studio still. So it's really, really amazing, and it just put me in an empowering position, as a female artist, to not have to say, can I get in the studio, or have guys try to leverage things to try to like work with me. I can say like, look, I have my own one-stop shop and you can come work with me, what I mean? So,
Dope. Yeah. So you call the shots.
I definitely do. I run it,
that's
I'm a boss.
I mean, I think you're a boss.
Yes.
Exactly. I think the best part about it is that you can come to the studio and you can be here as long as you want. Have to worry about no service fee.
Definitely.
Booking a session.
Yes.
You pretty much got everything here.
Yeah, definitely.
You got your beautiful guitar. I don't know if you guys can see that, but you can't see it.
Yeah,
but she has a nice, beautiful guitar here.
That's another layer I'm gonna reveal later.
So how many different instruments do you play?
Well, I only play two. I play the keys. I mostly play it for like composition purposes. I haven't actually transitioned into the singer-songwriter musician on stage yet. I've only played like one time. I was so nervous, but that's another layer that I kind of want to showcase eventually once I kind of get more comfortable. Like now that I'm kind of like in my zone as far as performer, I'm gonna add that later as like a layer. So I just want to show people that I did dimensions. I want things to grow.
Dope. So what do you see? So what's the plans for the summer?
Ooh, the summer 16.
All summer 16.
You know, I'm trying to be summertime fine. You know, that's the hashtag. No, for this summer, I'm planning on going out on tour again. I was touring for Carnival Cruises for about a year, but I really want to get back into actually touring like the country. I've only toured about Vegas and California outside of the Carnival. So I think I really want to be able to hit like down south in New York, like the East Coast and stuff like that. But I'm really trying to work on finish my project. I'm about 80% done. Okay. I want to release some visuals, and just really push like the hardest that I've ever done. That's like my plan.
Dope. So this is the time. The time
is now. This is the time. I'm in my zone.
Yeah, I think that's dope. So with this EP, with this album that you're working on, that you're about to release, did you write the majority of the material?
Yeah, I wrote all of the material. It's my baby. It's my passion project, because it's my first time kind of being more vulnerable. I'm singing more in depth about like love, about loss, about like my family, things that like I really haven't touched on before. And I think it's gonna be my best work yet. Of course, it has to be.
Dope. I mean, you got a good solid team in place. I mean, I think the best thing you can do is put your best foot forward.
Yes, definitely. And I definitely am, shout out to my Team Karma. I have some amazing people working behind me that made it possible for me to be able to get the studio, that helped me into the transition. My management room, you know, everybody that's just really, you know, been holding me down. It's been a long journey, because I used to just be by myself. Like, okay, I'm going to do everything. My manager, my publicist, my everything was me. But now I'm actually being able to delegate. So it's making it so much easier just to focus.
Just on the music.
Yeah, I can just get in the studio and just focus. Yeah.
My main thing is, I tell artists this all the time. If you want to get yourself to the next level, you have to put the pieces in place.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, you only can do but so much.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I'm saying? So you got to have a publicist. You got to get that press. You got to have a manager to set up different things. And then you be where you are, the artist.
Exactly.
You know? Focus on the music.
Definitely. It's so, like, you're trying to wear too many hats. Something is going to drop. One of the balls is going to drop when you're trying to juggle too much. And so if my music
and typically is the music.
It typically is the music, because I'm like, okay, let me focus on the meeting. Let me focus on setting up this and setting up that. But if I can just focus on just being in the studio, just like, okay, I just want to lay down song after song after song and know that other things are going to be taken care of. That's a beautiful thing. And I didn't always have that. I didn't always trust that. But I'm actually being able to just kind of like, you know, fall back from other areas and just trust the process, and it's a beautiful thing.
That's what's up. So you do have a performance coming up this weekend?
Yeah, tomorrow I'm going to be at the Zen Lounge. It's going to be from 1 to about 7. I think I'm going up in the middle around 3 or 4, but it's amazing. It's going to be hosted by Tisha Campbell-Martin.
Gina?
Gina. Shout out. And I'm really excited. It's going to be a live band, and I'm going to premiere a new song and do a cover. So it's going to be a good thing.
That's How many songs are they going to let you perform?
I'm only doing about 2. It's just like a feature type of thing. So it's going to be really good to kind of like pull me back out. I've only done about 2 or 3 shows since I've been back from Carnival, because I've been just working on the music. So I'm hoping a lot of people can come out and see the growth, you know, and see where I'm at now.
Dope. So you did say you have been to Carnival. How has that helped you though, with the whole going on tour and doing a performance with the Carnival?
Oh my God, I always tell people, no lie, like Carnival changed my life, because when my first contract was back in like 2012.
Gotcha.
And when I first got on the ship, I was just like I had this amount of like range and this amount of like confidence, and I didn't really know that many songs, and they just threw like a book of songs at me and was just like, this is your job.
Gotcha.
And I couldn't say, okay, I don't want to sing that, that's too hard. I was just like, okay. And I had to just approach each song case by case, and really start to develop like what it is that makes me an artist, that makes me stand out, and channel those artists as well. So I'm singing anything from Aretha Franklin to Whitney Houston to AC/DC, which is like a big transition. So being able to do that, I've also developed like a more of appreciation for other genres as well, because I did 80s, I did classic rock, Motown, funk, anything that you can think of. We pretty much covered. Yeah.
So you pretty much, like I said, that versatility.
And it's good because it's gonna play into my own music and how I write, not just being so in a box. I don't want music to just be defined by one category or one lane, you know.
Exactly. So that brings me to my next question. If you could describe yourself as a music artist in one word, what would it be?
Eclectic.
Break that down for us. Break that word down.
I believe I'm very eclectic because I pull from a lot of different genres. I'm very heavily hip hop influenced because that's what I grew up on, like the Bone Thugs and Harmony and the Tupac and things like that. But I also love the soul, like I said, like Aretha and Whitney and Shaka Khan, people like that. Gotcha. But then I also like a little alternative. I like, Coldplay and people like that I just kind of pull a little bit from each one to kind of make up what I do. So when I do my melodies and my patterns, patterns. They're not just so like staccato in one way. It's like I'm trying to just embody all those things that I feel inside. You know?
Dope. That's what's up. So look, before we get out of here, I want you to drop all your social media, where they can find you, where they can find a new project when you release, all your social media.
All right. If you want to look me up, you can look me up first of all on my website. That's karmatheartist.com. Social media is at Karma the Artist. That's KARMA the Artist, and that's everywhere. That's Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, Reverb Nation. Anything that you can find me. If you Google it, SoundCloud is Karma the Artist, and you can find me anywhere.
That's what's up. So, are you originally from California?
Yes, born and raised. I'm an LA native. Yes.
Dope. That's so. You gotta get some. You gotta go down south.
I do. I haven't really. I've been to Texas. I've been to like.
You gotta go to the dirty south.
That's what I'm like. I'm easing my way in here. I have some family and some friends down there. So like, what's up, ACL? Like, hit me up.
What's up,
like.
Well, look, man. Thank you for the opportunity. Best of luck to you.
Thank you so much.
That's what's up.
Shout out to MLT.
Yeah, man. It's your boy Sneaky Q, Mob Magazine, Karma the Artist, LA, BT 2016. Until next time, peace.